All right. So, I've been following along with BlueFace and Chrisean's story. There was a time, sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm still clearing out. So there was a time that I just stopped watching or whatever because sometimes it's frustrating because I feel like people is not really seeing what matters. And that'd be frustrating to me sometimes. So, and it's hard to find videos like with no commentary and stuff like that. Anyways, and also like I feel like everything been figured out. I feel like what's in my last readings was accurate. Um, but now at this point, it is downright sad. Sad. It really is. I'm really concerned for Blueface. I feel like he is on the edge. I'm thinking that he having really dark thoughts. Like he kind of feeling like, what's the point of living? Because he want to be freed. And I'm also feeling like he's starting to hate Chrisean. Yeah. I'm feeling like he about to downright despise her. Ooh. And see, them drinking and stuff like that. And I feel like he might have migrated to harsher drugs because he is struggling. He's struggling. So the combination of that is dangerous. And so we looking at something building up to a really toxic, bad conclusion. I mean, if they don't free themselves. Blueface has sold himself for money, but it has to be something about him because I really feel like they play these games to trap him. And why is that? Why is that? What is it that they is seeing in him that they want to have control of? But Blueface, with his self-esteem being so severely low, um, is falling into the traps. Because, what the fuck is P. Diddy? See, that's how you know how much of a slave these motherfuckers is. P. Diddy, he had to sacrifice so much of himself to get into the position that he is in. And yet, when a motherfucker that control him tell him, like, look, you have to um play games with this girl Chrisean. You got to play a game in his plot. We have to use you to manipulate the mind of somebody else. Cause what the fuck is P. Diddy doing with Chrisean? Like, what sense do that make? Not nothing. Nothing. It don't make no sense at all. And P. Diddy, it really let me know how much your ass is contracted in, how much your ass is locked down. Cause what the fuck? Like, we really starting to see y'all. Like Monica, girl, I can't believe what they have on you for Who the hell is she supposedly dating? I don't forgot the dude name. And he a Florida rapper too. I don't know, child, but and then it was some other type of scandal. I remember the energy, but I don't remember what it is. It's her. It's something about the way she dressed up for Halloween. I don't know what it was, but I remember the energy was supposed to be like offensive to people. And I'm just like, damn, they trying any and everything to gravitate our attention. So now they degrading people that's supposed to be in high calibers because at this point they really want to do a shock factor. They really want to gravitate your attention, get you hooked on something that you gonna want to talk about. But this Chrisean and BlueFace shit is really getting people attention. They're a really good distraction. That's what it is. So they really want to keep them together. Mm. But it's dangerous. But they don't care about that. The people who is like pulling strings behind the scenes, because they really want you, they want your attention. They want your energy. Um, and with when they get your attention on something, that way they could program it to manipulate the way that you think, manipulate the way that you feel about things. It could put you to sleep. That's why, once you gravitate your attention to a celebrity, they start doing those signs and stuff like that. They trying to keep you stuck here. They trying to get you to keep yourself here, keep yourself attached to this 3D bullshit. So, anywho, um, but I'm looking at it and it's getting really sad because, Blueface, all it took, because this is his self esteem being extremely low. So, all it took for them is to put Chrisean with a person that he value. And next thing you know, he eating her pussy on live. Oh, Blueface. Uh-uh. See, that's why, and he really deeply shamed from this. But he feel like he gotta participate. Mm-mm-mm. Cause he afraid to lose. See, they putting a lot of these celebrities through the test. That's why I say that it's hard for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. They gotta lose, but they're afraid to. So the more that they try to hold on, is the more that they make you sacrifice. Okay, but I guess let's get deeper into it. I did want to show some I know I'm talking in doubles. I don't know why that's happening right now. Been happening a lot lately, but um some commentary because I was watching this video, only watch a little bit of it, but I was looking at the body language and it's very telling. So let's check this out real quick before I pull cards.
Other people come from.
Oh, hold on. I really hate how these headphones right here are designed.
Right, come on, bro.
What?
You like kicking me in the head. And like,
Babe, give me, babe, stop playing with me.
Take your shoes off.
No, my feet ain't, but we ain't go to the nail salon.
I'm not saying put them on camera.
We on camera.
Ask another question, bro.
Answer that question.
Ask a real question.
Man, look, he got a bottle in his hand. He really trying to rush through this. I think that this is something that they might been contracted to do. Like a company or something told them like we pay you a certain amount of money if you do like a question and answer. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let me make sure. Hello, testing, testing. Hold on. Testing. Okay. I wasn't seeing it. So yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And he just trying to get through it because he desperate right now. But you know what? At least you'll have your motherfucking freedom. If you have to downsize to a two bedroom apartment or something like that in a just regular degular neighborhood, I mean shit. At least you have your freedom. And then if people try to make you feel a way about it, tell them like, listen, at least I have my freedom. I mean, you would know the experience. You could break it down, but he's an Aquarius, so he could probably break it down in a way that it would actually make sense to people. Think about every Aquarius that gave up on a celebrity shit. When they talked about it, they was making sense. They had good reasons why they didn't want to be a part of this shit no more.
Okay, let me ask. Will you ever tattoo rock name on you? The fuck? That's a real question. What the fuck? Would you ever?
Look at he looking at her. Oh, oh, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, 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 he despise her. Oh my God. Wow. Look at him. Look at his face. He is so free yourself, dude. Free yourself before you catch a case. Okay? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth look.
You can be a honey. I don't care if it's bad or not. I love you regardless. Say it.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Mm, 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 mm. He felt like she the fakest bitch he ever seen. Yo, I'ma speak for him. All right? I'ma speak for him. He felt like she the fakest bitch he ever seen in his life. Cause he know the situation. So he like, bitch, you don't love me. You see how his eyes cut? Hold on, I'm finna rewind that shit. I'm finna rewind that. Pay attention, look.
Yeah, honey, I don't care if it's bad or not. I'll love you regardless. Say it.
You see how his
No.
eyes
Just
cut?
say no.
Sure, someday.
For real? Oh, that was cute. For real? Are
Mm-mm-mm.
you lying?
Yeah.
She lying. So you are lying.
No, I'm not lying.
I said
Sure, someday.
He is lying. That's why he laughing. He looked different too. He looked worse. Drained. Both of them.
I said, yeah, I'm accident. I didn't mean to say yeah, but you said, are you lying?
you
Yeah.
lying. Give me my bottle.
Yeah. Someday I will.
Mm-mm-mm. This is so fucking toxic. Look at these dumbass motherfuckers. That's a mature. People just don't be seeing. He looks so innocent. He looked drained. How he look innocent with this fucking bottle? They up here. Is these bots? Like who the fuck is these crazy ass motherfuckers here?
You will what? You will what? You will what, Daddy? Daddy, you don't have to act like this in front of the camera. We're home, and their ass is over there.
You will rise.
Hmm?
You seen that? He reached down to kiss her, but he pulled her face to the side to kiss her cheek. Not on the lip though. And then look at her. He don't. This girl. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This motherfucker is trapped, and he is barely he could stomach it. Bruh, set yourself free before you catch a case. This ain't gonna end well in these circumstances. And the motherfucker who, because he must have a fucked up contract. Ooh, 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 ooh. So the motherfuckers is draining him of whatever money they could get from him. And this relationship is a money bag for them. So they don't care about these people. They don't care about these people's mental health. But I think that now the reason why he despised her because she using her power to control him. Yo, it was a video that something about her trying to get out the window and he tried to pull her in and then she got on live and said that BlueFace beat her and stuff. Yo, my first thought, honestly, is like this shit is fake as fuck. She got him because she showed him in that moment at any point she could completely destroy him. And people gonna believe her because people is feeling like she the victim. Mm-mm-mm. He tried like a motherfucker and he can't stand it. He can't fucking stand it. He can't stand it. He can't stand it. Ooh, child. Mm-mm.
The next question.
Okay, so fine. Okay, if I answer like 3 more, can I get some dick? And then we're done. Okay, after 3, babe, after 3 more, can we fuck?
Look, he grabbing the back of his neck. You shouldn't even have to ask him. Like, what the fuck? That's how you know. She probably got to do a whole lot just to get his dick on hard. Like, he should just be hard just around you, like, for real. Honestly. This girl is like completely possessed to me. Look, okay, look, it's people that got a soul in here because they seeing. She said, girl, you morph into a damn baby. Yes. Cause look, I think that she been sexually traumatized. Um, if you haven't listened to my reading, go back and listen to it. You will understand what I'm talking about. I feel like she been used in a sexual way, like a sexual possession. You know what it given? Marilyn Monroe. Cause Marilyn Monroe would do the same thing. Only reason he hanging out with her is cause she was with actual stars the other day at Diddy's party. Yeah, that's true. But it's deeper than that though. It's deeper than that. I bet those chains is heavy, ain't it? Look at him. And I bet he made to wear this shit. I bet they probably real specific about his image too. They got control of all that shit. Like, look, we want you to wear this chain. That's why he even gave her a chain. He probably got that shit for free. They just wanted to get him to give it to her on camera.
Yeah, come on.
I'm brushing you off like that. Yeah, you are.
Why are you saying all that?
Because we're drunk and I need you to be more happy.
I'm happy.
Oh my God, yo. She said, because you drunk and I need you to be more happy. And then she started to push the bottle into his motherfucking mouth. Man, and see, he don't got nobody that really cared about him. Even his motherfucking mama don't really care about him. Okay? Cause you know, if this was like my motherfucking brother or some shit like that, I'd be like protesting like a motherfucker, like, yo, you see how fucking toxic she is? Like, she gonna be the death of you, bro. Like, get away from her. She pushed that bottle in his mouth. She pushed it in his mouth while saying, I need you to be more happy. Man, this girl, you know, like I got compassion for her because she been traumatized. Like she don't know no other way. But, you know, people need to stop feeding that, you know? But we really need to be attacking the people that's in control of these narratives. Because, you know, you don't know. Imagine having all that money and then instantly losing it. You will freak out too. It's a fucked up position to be in. That's why it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven because of what they have to sacrifice. It's hard because the programming is deep. They program us to be so attached to this. And they young, like, but this shit is super toxic. It's some people seeing it. And some people seeing it. They probably some motherfucking tarot readers or something.
You just asking why I'm doing something. That means you're not drunk. You shouldn't be asking me shit. We should just be doing shit. Okay, so what's the other ugly question?
But you know what, though? If she was to get some healing, she'd probably be a dope ass person. Like, whatever she need to do to get clean or whatever, and something she need to start healing.
Okay, can I
look?
You gonna be mad?
He just so Somebody, he need a motherfucking hug, yo. He need a motherfucking friend. This motherfucker needs somebody he could trust. Somebody that got his best intentions, you know? And you know, his baby mama looking like she don't got corrupted. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And everybody is like really focused on her, like people saying that she needs help. But he grayed out just like this shirt. Like he on the verge of something really dark, yo. Somebody need to come and shine some light. You know, hopefully he see this video and some shit. Cause motherfuckers do be watching. Motherfuckers do be watching.
I'm not gonna make it.
Don't pick a dumbass question.
Because you did it though. Why the fuck you wanna like?
Alright, go ahead, pick it.
No, because if you do it, I don't wanna fight.
What the fuck you
choose my side before I cook it. Don't
okay,
choose.
I'm on your side.
You're lying on my mama. You're not gonna be on my side.
Like she low key set him up. She basically right there was like, you know, well, if you don't do what I want you to do, then I'm gonna make it seem like you beating me. Cause she's saying something about answering this question because, you know, later on I don't want to fight. And then he caught that. He be catching his shit. He be catching it. Those little instances. Not only do he be catching it, but he be understanding where the fuck it's coming from. It was like a manipulator tactic, but he be catching it. And he ain't catching it in a delusional way either. Like somebody might catch it and get their feelings hurt or think that it's something wrong with them or something like that. No, he caught it like, you know, you being manipulative. See how he looking at her? He can't stand her. He can't stand her.
Because you was on my side before I clicked it.
Okay.
It said, why did... Ooh, baby, you sure you want me to click that one?
I don't know. Let's ask a question about you to me. Why is always the questions for me to you? Like, will you do this with her? Will you... The fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna click this one. Cause I might really ask some shit and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you cause you got me fucked up. What you mean? That bitch got 1,000 likes. He said, why did BlueFace... Oh!
Why did BlueFace what?
Nigga, you can read it.
Bro, I'm way back here and the words are like...
You way back...
Way up there. Look how close you gotta get just to read it. Tell me what it says.
I'm telling you
Fuck
shit.
it, I'm gonna answer it.
And if we do, then we're fighting.
Answer
We're fighting.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to know the answer to it because if I fight you...
Alright, Scorpio, girl.
What are you talking about?
See, she the actual bully.
Man, you talking about you
She the actual bully. Though. That's the truth, yo. She the actual bully in this. If you don't give me what I want, if you don't do what I say, then I'm gonna beat you up. And she ain't just talking about fighting, even though I'm pretty sure she be putting her hands on him. But she talking about, you know, she would get you fucked up altogether. I think she might despise him too, low key, but she delusional about it. Man, let's get into a reading. Mm-mm-mm. I might come back and watch some more. Mm-mm-mm. I don't even know where to start. Start with the situational card, see what they say. Child. He can't stand her. Triggers. Yo, he in a get out situation. He really is. Like, I think it's really something about like that contract that he signed. Like, it's almost like a situation like he can't just stop and give up because he might have to. Oof. Mm, mm, mm. See, the settlement card came out. It came out reversed though. That contract was horrific. It had to be. That contract is horrific. He really, he trapped. Okay, this what I'm getting. You know, at first it might have been like a little fun and everything like that. You know, they feel like because I think they sign contracts together as well. But then, you know, Chrisean started to get attached in a like crazy type of way. Cause to him, he like, you know what this is. You know that uh we just faking it for the money and stuff like that. You know what this is. So when I go out and be with my baby mama or be with somebody else or whatever, you shouldn't even be mad. But she mad though. So at first, he didn't give a fuck about her being mad. But now she finds something that she could make him do what she want him to do. So, and I feel like if he don't do this, like he would lose a lot. I don't know. It could even be a situation where um if he don't do certain things, um he might end up in jail. He might feel like if he don't do it, he be real fucked up. Yo, man, I honestly would probably just start protesting and be like, okay, look, I'm just fulfilling my contract by being on screen with her right now because I'm made to do this. Like, you know, I signed some shitty ass contracts. I'm fucked up. I'm caged in this. I don't know how to get out. So I'm finna come online and do this question and answer because this is something that I have to do to fulfill my contract. But I ain't happy about it and I ain't finna act like I'm happy about it either. Like I'm a slave, bruh. You know, if you have to do it, shit, you don't gotta be happy about doing it. Mm-hmm. He might even have a fear about coming out this alive either way. I feel like he kind of thinking about taking himself out, really. But he felt like if he don't do that, mm, closed in, trapped, frustrated. I'm feeling like he might even feel like he in love with somebody else, but mm, I'm really feeling like it's that baby mama. I think he in love with that girl, but Chrisean, she crazy, she delusional, and she got a lot of control over him. Just his circumstances. Yeah, I was thinking about why he was coming out reverse. I think it's coming out reverse just to signify how deep this is. Like with the petty jealousy, envy, and stuff like that. It's not coming out in reverse to give like the opposite meaning. They coming out reverse to show how dark it is, how deeply seated it is, because it's something that he's seeing in Chrisean, and he feel like that shit is evil. Like I thinking this is might be making him real spiritual, honestly, because he could see it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so why did he do this after? See, I looked over and seen cleansing, reverse. I really feeling like he felt like he can't get to the person that he love. Like he just can't get to that person. Okay, so why did he do all of this after the P. Diddy party? Mm, I think that he felt left out, but he felt left out in a business type way. Like I felt like they was trying to show him that if you don't go along with what we tell you to do, then we gonna take Chrisean and we gonna use her. And then that means that you're gonna be completely pushed out. We just gonna push this image with Chrisean and leave you out. And they wanted to show him that they could do that because they had that type of power. So they picked Chrisean with a fake ass gatekeeper like P. Diddy. See, the thing about the gatekeeper position is that they stationary. They could only stand at that gate. They only have control of that, but they cannot move along, expand, go somewhere else, explore other places and stuff like that. They are contained and trapped at that gate. Some of them are drawn into sigils at that motherfucking gate because they sacrifice everything just to be that limited. So now, yeah, they got money, they got a nice house, you know, they could afford to go on a vacation, but after some time, that shit get boring. So, yeah, they have all these riches, but at any time, they could have a phone call and they telling you, look, we want you to degrade yourself again. And you gotta do it. Because if you don't do it, they will take away everything that they supposedly gave you. But they trap what really matters. They got control of what really matters, which is your talent, which is your skills. But they got you so fucked up and contracted that they feel like they make you feel like that's not viable. It's only viable if we make it. So that's how we know how simulated this environment is. Why we intrigued with things, why we like things, it's because they program it in us. So they saying that you couldn't get famous on your own. Well, they won't allow you, for one, because they will have your foot on your neck the whole way because they control this shit. So the only way that you're going to get access to riches, fame, attention, and all of that is that first you got to sell your soul to us. So, you know, they get fucked up in these situations. What the question I was asking? Oh, why he started doing extra shit after this. So, you know, for a long time, BlueFace has been doing things that really took a hit at his self-worth, his self-esteem. So he really insecure right now, and they feed you with drugs and shit like that, so it keep you numb. But I think BlueFace, he really intuitive and he's sensitive, so he could pick up on things. But he handling it in a really toxic way, and he don't have no other way, you know. He just afraid to lose. He afraid of what people gonna think of him. His feelings are hurt too because I feel like people's already calling him like a has been or whatever. Like he just feel trapped and he don't have much confidence left. So they playing these mind games with him and it's working. See, look at this. Lack of concentration and an inability to think clearly. Your mind is racing with too many thoughts, distractions, intellectual rut, lack of insight, obstacles. You need to simplify your life. Able to find work that makes you happy, frequent job changes, taking shortcuts, or cheating someone will have a negative effect on your reputation. Mm. See, this death card came out. Yeah, this is really he deep in his root chakra, which is all fucked up. I think that would be the issue with man is they stay at those lower chakras and that's all they care about. So it's hard for them to ascend, you know. They get stuck in trying to survive. They get stuck in that survival mode. And they feel like that's their duty as a man because that's in the programming. And you know, it's hard. It's hard, but getting in tune with your spirituality because the programming, what they have to do is they have to get you to manifest shit. They have to trick you into manifesting things. So when you in a lack mentality and you don't feel good about yourself, you're gonna manifest being dominated. You're gonna manifest being controlled and you're gonna seek that out too. So that's what they doing. But they gotta get you to not believe in yourself. And that's when you open to anything. You are their slave. But once you start to believe in yourself, then they can't even touch you. And they gonna try. They gonna try because, you know, the more of your energy that you keep, you know, without giving it all away, because that's what they try to program into you. Like you should be selfless. You should be selfless, you know. Um, no, that's a trap. Okay. So they program you, especially women, they program you to constantly be in the mindset that you have to give and give and give and give. And then you have women, they would go too deep into like the masculine side because they in survival mode. So then these be the women that they was still seeing feminine on the surface, but they use femininity as a weapon. So these are the type of women like they do anything to survive. And that means deceiving you, getting what they can out of you. These women become deceptive. So, and when you poor, you know, you don't have much of anything. So that make you appreciate different things outside of money because you don't have it. Especially, but when you poor, they try to make you feel bad about it and make you feel like, oh, you got to work real hard as a slave in order to get out of that. But, you know, you start to attract when you become more thankful for what you have, you know? Like the only reason that you feel like you need more and more of what they keep dangling in your face is because you ain't satisfied just with what you have with being naked. You ain't satisfied for what's inside of you. I remember somebody that I was having a conversation with. It wasn't going too well, but at some point I said that, you know, I see something like in you, like a light. And then they told me that they wasn't special. But see, this person was in a negative mindset. So, but they told me that, you know, and when people say something like that to you, because, you know, when I say something, I don't mean it as you are above anything. I'm just um seeing something, you know? But I feel like I got the ability to see this in most people unless they are fucked up. Anyways, mm-hmm. He don't trust nobody. Distrust of others. You refuse to listen to others' advice. This short-sightedness, maybe you're undoing, dwelling on the past, is holding. So honestly, Blueface is going down to a place where he feel like he don't have anything to lose or anything to stay here. He ain't thinking good. He in a really dark space. And he feeling like there's only one way to escape right now. All right, I gotta actually really pee. So I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna come back and do a part 2.